Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. If you guys want to subscribe, do all that stuff, hey, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm not gonna push that down your throats. I think most of you are adult enough to kind of figure that out. If you like what you see, then you stick around. If you don't, then hey, thanks for stopping by. So all these products here, I'm playing catch up on a bunch of stuff. Since I have my regular job, I don't always have time to kind of get to these kind of things, and then I just picked up a few new things. So I'm working on the interior for the Impala here today, but I'm only doing the door panels and the dash, and I'm going to do the leather another day, probably tomorrow, and the wash tomorrow. But I ended up just picking up another bottle of Fine Lab Pure Wash and Pure Rinseless. Black Friday deals. I think Fine Lab had 15% off, so I just picked up those two items from there. We're kind of just knocking the new CarPro product stuff out here. So I have a video of a reapplication of Dark Side on the Impala. I'm waiting for when I wash it to show the hydrophobics of the first wash after it's been driven for a week. So that's where I'm really kind of holding off. That way you guys get a full application, and then a week later, and then we'll kind of stay on top of it and see how long this lasts on an actual driven vehicle versus me trying to mimic the durability. I have the test panel with release and reload 2.0 pending. I just need to pull that out, get it wet, and just, show the hydrophobic behavior of that. But then I have fabric 2.0 to still play around with, so kind of just that's coming up next as well. And then I picked up some DIY detail products from Black Friday because they had 30% off. So I picked up another bottle of the Rinseless Wash, which is actually really good. So you guys should consider trying this out. I'm like halfway through the other bottle. I picked up a bottle of Incredible Suds, which I will plan on using on that car. So I'm going to wash the Impala tomorrow, so I'll use this on there. I'll probably just do a rinseless on the Grand Prix. I picked up their Interior Clean and Protect. This is their interior detailer. We'll showcase this. Actually, I might take it in there with me just to kind of use it on the dash screen there. Then I have their new ceramic interior, this is mouthful, interior ceramic interior protection, which is basically their interior coating. And they actually sent me their new Legacy rinseless wash mitt. We'll go over all this, but it's essentially two sides of the sponge here. We'll go over this in more detail, so I have to play around with that. Let's see, I have the folks over at Invisible Glass sent me the new version of the ceramic glass coating, so I have to get with this. I'll probably put that on the Impala. I have the graphene from McKee's, so Nick sent me this. This is the Pro Coat 2.0 graphene version. I'm waiting for my brother to bring his truck so I can polish and coat that. So we got those two. I have the Diamond Protect Diamond Interior. So I gotta, this is, again, it's just been sitting on the shelf because I just purchased it. So here's the bottle here. I'll probably put this on the Grand Prix, so kind of just hold off on that. The reason I'm going to use it on the Grand Prix is because this has some restorative properties on here, which is kind of cool, and that car is pretty old, so it does take advantage of that. And what I'm going to do on the Impala as well, I have the Diamond Protect leather coating here. Now I've kind of moved away from leather coatings, but I'm going to take the gamble and just use it on my dad's interior. So we got that going on. So that's a lot of stuff to unpack, and we're going to just go ahead and give these two a shot. So this video is going to be primarily these two. I actually need one more towel here. Grab this guy here, and we'll go over and discuss these two products. Just walk over to the interior here. So like I said, I'm only going to be using this on the door panels and the dash. Ooh, it's cold out there. Well, it's California cold. So I'm going to put this on there. So this product here from DIY Detail is their interior ceramic protection. If you scan the QR code, if you guys want to scan it, it takes you to the SDS sheet and the directions of the products for everything. And so here it is. Interior ceramic coating utilizes technology to seal the surface and increase surface tension, creating a surface with increased stain resistance and less wear and tear. Test on a small inconspicuous surface, spray interior ceramic directly onto the surface, allowing the product to dry and wipe away any residual product. Avoid spraying the headliner or oversaturating surfaces. The product is safe on leather, vinyl, and fabrics. So you can actually use this on your carpet. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe compare you know, do one carpet with this and one carpet with Fabric 2.0. I really don't know. So let me get these things out of the way. Get that out of the way. Now I've been applying this coating with an applicator. It just gives me a little bit more control. Plus I can get into certain areas where I can't just spray the product. I don't want to go spray crazy, especially on a dash like this. You know, it's a bit complicated. Let's see if I can spin this here. You know, it's a bit overly complex, right? All the electronics and stuff. So what I've been doing is I just kind of just taken and spraying just a few sprays. The first one was a bit weak, and then I just go over the surface here, and I'll just massage it in like so. And so this up here is like it's basically vinyl. That's what that piece is. And one of the things, if you guys ever had like a interior dressing on here, like when I was using Carpro Pearl or Geon Preserve, every time it rained and water got in these areas here, and on the door panels, the rain, you'd get these white streaks on there, and that's pretty common with that kind of you know, water-based product here. Let's just reach in there. And so I just apply it on every single surface here, and then I'll let it kind of sit on the surface and then just kind of you know, absorb into the material. So the only areas I'm not going to apply this are the, like I said, the leather seats. Get this lower piece of the lower part of the seat, and the steering wheel. I'm not going to put this on the steering wheel either, because I'm going to save that for the leather coating from Diamond Pro Tech. So I can just let that set up for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and apply it here. I don't need that much, so we're just going to do a little squirt on there. And you can see when you're working it in, it looks a little wet. That's actually a visual indication that you're getting it on the surface. Okay, so by the time I'm messing around with application there, what I'll take is I'll take a towel and I'll level out the areas that I've applied it to. Just remove any excess off the surface, and this stuff wipes off really easy. Like I said, this product's very user-friendly. It doesn't have their best smell. You know, it has a chemical smell to it. So don't be sniffing this out of the bottle, because you're not going to like it. Okay, so just go over the areas you've already attacked. It's mostly flashed off the surface. And I'm not putting it on these hard pieces also. I'm going to save that for the leather coating. So yeah, just apply it on there, and then what you'll note, like I was saying, you'll notice that it kind of just flashes off on its own. And it's going to leave you a real nice finish on here. Factory new. It's going to be hydrophobic, so if you do get it wet, you're good. You're okay to do. Like if you spill something, that's really the primary thing for this. Let me just kind of step out here, and we'll apply it to this door panel right here. One thing, if you're using a microfiber applicator like I am, you're probably going to want to soak this or rinse it out. What this is going to do is make future cleanups easy. And again, if it's raining, you know, if you get water on your door panel because from opening the door during the rain, you know, that since the surface is going to be hydrophobic, you know, it's easy cleanup. Okay, so let me just spray the edge here because I'm going to use it on this plastic trim, and I was too lazy to roll down the window. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's like I said, it's very user friendly. You know, like this piece is like a rubber piece here, and so it looks like it absorbs unevenly, but when you wipe it off, it works just fine. If you have like a little area that doesn't look right, just go ahead and reapply product in here. And so I'm not applying it to these hard plastic areas here, this piano trim stuff here, because I'm going to polish that and actually put a ceramic coating on there as well. I'm going to flip this towel over. Again, just level out any excess product. It actually flashes pretty quick. And so it doesn't feel really slick or anything like that. Just so if you're worried about that you're going to be sliding around in your seat, you're not. And so this piece is vinyl. So I put it on that surface. And this piece is like a hard vinyl. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the ceramic coating, the interior ceramic coating. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. So it looks pretty nice. Like I said, it leaves a nice finish. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in here. I applied it to this vinyl piece here as well, the center console. So if you put your arm on here. Okay, so the other one we're going to look at here is the DIY Detail Interior Clean and Protect. This is your interior detailer, and the reason why I wanted to bring that, let me just go ahead and okay, just make sure it pumped at least one spray here. Now this towel looks a little beat up, but it's actually just stained. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a couple spritzes in here. We'll throw 3 in there just for the heck of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wipe the nav screen. Ooh, stuff smells good. And this hard plastic, because I didn't coat that. So we'll let that go. We'll do this piece as well, this cluster gauge. Just to get any dusting that may be on the surface here. And so it's starting to flash off the glass here if you can see it. Just flip your towel to a clean side. Knock it down. And again, this is going to leave UV protection on here. So it is going to leave a little bit behind on here to protect your surfaces. And I don't know if it has anti-dust properties. Actually, we should have read the directions here. Interior Clean and Protect lightly cleans and protects interior finishes in one easy step. This non-greasy, streak-free formula provides UV protection, the easiest way to maintain and clean your conditioned interior. Spray the product under a clean microfiber cloth, wipe interior surface evenly, repeat until clean and dressed. Wipe away any excess product or buff to reduce shine. So there you have it. Pretty straightforward. It's typical interior, you know, quick interior lingo. It looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do, one more area here, is I'm just going to take the towel and I'm going to go ahead and wipe the steering wheel. Let's see if it picks up any dirt in here, because So this is a very simple tool to use to clean it. There's a little bit of dirt in here. You can actually see it right here. So it's not too dirty. Just take your hand and so you can see the towel's a little dirty there. So if I open it, kind of a bad example because outside's stained, but there's a little bit of dirt. You can see it right here. And it feels smooth when you put it on there, so that feels actually pretty nice, not greasy or anything like that. I'm going to flip this towel to the other side here. We're going to spray another 2 sprays because I'm going to go ahead and use it on the shift knob here. Okay, just wipe that off. So that's pretty much it. You know, we'll come back and we'll, you know, after you put your ceramic coating, and then, you know, maybe after a couple of weeks, if you start getting a little dust, so after you clean and you protect your interior with something durable like the interior ceramic here, you know, you put it all over your surfaces, leather seats, because most modern day leather has the coating on it here, in like clear coat here, so you can actually just use this to maintain that and you'll be perfectly fine. If you want to invest in you know, dedicated leather products, again, that's perfectly fine. Then, you know, after a couple of weeks, or maybe a week, you know, after the first week, again, depends on how you drive it and how much dust is in the interior, you come back and you use this product to clean up that dust. This is going to leave UV protection behind, and it's going to maintain your form of protection, your interior ceramic, for a long period of time. So you want to just keep your interior clean. This is one way to do it. This is going to protect against spills as well. As I mentioned, you can use it on your carpet, so if you spill something on the carpet, it's going to beat up on the surface and not penetrate into the fibers, and you can just wipe it off with a microfiber towel, or just take your carpet out and flip the moisture outside. You can use it on your leather seat, so if you have kids and, you know, they're drinking stuff in the back seat, it won't penetrate. Whatever they spill back there won't penetrate into the seat. It'll just sit on the surface here, and you can just mop it up. So, you know, basically almost the same type of hydrophilic protection that a leather coating would do. So you just do that. And again, just your weekly touch-ups. The interior detailer will work just fine. So that's pretty much it. I just want to showcase it and kind of just show you how to use it, you know, areas where you can use these products. I just wanted to give the interior a quick little cleanup here. The interior looks really fresh too, because I cleaned it with CarPro inside, and then I just followed up with the ceramic interior, and then you know, wipe these areas here, just remove any fingerprints, you know, keep the dust off of the cluster gauge here, and that's pretty much it. Wipe down the steering wheel so that you can get some of the oils off of this. And again, I'll just coat the leather. I'll coat the seats tomorrow, so I'll clean them. I already cleaned this one and the driver one that I'm sitting in. I just need to clean the back. We'll coat those tomorrow, and then we'll use this product to maintain the leather coating on the seats here. But so far so good. DIY Details has some good products out right now. You know, give them a try. If you're a DIYer, I don't like the term weekend warrior. I like enthusiast better. But if you're an enthusiast and you're just looking for a simple to use lineup, DIY Details is bringing it. You know, they got some good stuff in their lineup. They have stuff for your interior. They have stuff for your exterior. You know, rinseless wash, soap. They have a ceramic coating. They have quick detailers. Rinse and what is it? Spray and rinse sealants. What is it? Quick beads, I think is what it's called. Those type of products. So again, thanks for watching. If you guys have any comments or questions on these 2 products, go ahead and post them down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and use. I wanted to try this on this car. On the Camaro, I have the Dr. Beasley's Dash Pro. I put that on every single area of the interior. Basically, want to see if this is going to do the same type of thing where it kind of repels dust. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.